Brittany, what can you tell us?
It's almost like I knew that that's what you were going to start with, right? So we have Panthers versus the Washington football team, like you mentioned, at 1 o'clock. So here's the forecast for game time. Mostly cloudy, temps in the upper 50s. So I'd say likely a jacket, maybe a long sleeve shirt as you're tailgating. We will see a little bit of sunshine, but notice even as temps get a little bit warmer throughout the game, 60 degrees is truthfully not that warm. It's pretty normal, if not slightly lower than for November standards. And when you're in the stadium, we're not going to see that consistent sun like we oftentimes see where it's beating down and can make it feel warmer. In fact, the cloudy sky will make it feel near 60, if not a little bit of a breeze factor when you're in kind of that tunnel that Bank of America Stadium and really all football stadiums create, may even make it feel a little bit cooler. But hey, it is Sunday. Maybe you have other outdoor plans other than going to the game. We'll see temperatures for most of the Sandhills closer to about mid 60s there, near 50 degrees for the mountains, upper 50s for the foothills. So it is still going to be a little bit on the cooler side here on your Sunday afternoon. And what we're already seeing, at least as we transition to slightly colder temperatures and our next chance for rain, is a little bit of cloud cover increasing. See these little streaks in the skies? Those are what is known as cirrus clouds. They're high-level clouds that oftentimes arrive before a cold front. Now later on tonight, we'll see more of those thick, dense clouds ahead of the front actually starting to move in and bringing our chance for rain. There it is off toward the south and west, at least for now. High pressure sits off our coast. And really, if you're impacted by this front, which is really now moving through the Midwest, eventually toward the southeast, upper Midwest, other than that, really not a lot of travel issues expected throughout today. If you do have plans to travel maybe by air. If you are driving, maybe head exactly west, southwest, or even south if possible, because of course of that front sitting right about here. Otherwise, if you're traveling today, maybe for Thanksgiving holiday, just be prepared for a lot of colder weather. The only states right now that are really warmer than us are southern Texas and of course Florida. No surprise there. As we go throughout the afternoon here, you can see the clouds building in, but we do still see a few peaks of sunshine. Sunset still occurs, of course, just after 5 o'clock. And look at this, 9, 10 o'clock right on cue. We see those few showers developing for the mountains and the foothills. Past midnight is your best chance to see rain for the Piedmont and south. Right now I'm looking at about 2 a.m. to 8 a.m. is your best chance to see rain from pretty much the Queen City all the way down toward the Sandhills. After that, look how quickly we dry out. In fact, most of the rain, if not all of the rain, will fall on Monday morning. By the afternoon, clearing skies. And then by Monday afternoon, I do want to point this out on Future Track, this will likely be your best chance, if any, to see a few little flurries, maybe some freezing precipitation for the mountains. The reason why is the front has passed by, but there's still enough moisture left to see some of that develop because, of course, that cold air is filtering in. Pretty much past about 1, 2 o'clock on Monday, we are completely dry for the rest of the week. But with this cold front comes actually a pretty notable cool down. In fact, the only day expected over the next 7 to see temperatures near average, if not above them, is going to be Thursday, which is Thanksgiving. Every other afternoon is going to be lower than normal, and Tuesday especially looks to be pretty chilly even in the afternoon. And this is going to be a pretty consistent trend over the next week, week and a half, as even the Climate Prediction Center is picking up on the expectation that we will see lower than normal temperatures. Now, I've talked about this a lot there with those overall trends. That doesn't mean we won't have 1 or 2 warm days. It just means overall we'll likely average below normal. And you can see over the next week, again highlighted in purple, Thanksgiving is the only day at or above 61 degrees. Every other afternoon will be below that, and especially Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm telling you, if you have thought we've been dramatic talking about the heavy coat the past few days, you are going to need it. Overnight lows will drop into the 20s Tuesday morning, upper 20s that is, mid 20s on Wednesday. And if we do get to that 25-degree mark on Wednesday, it'll be our coldest night since April 3rd.